Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Today, we're going to talk about the twin flame beginning and how we started. We started up there in 5D and above to come together on this earth realm in the physical, to which is the only planet that houses physical bodies, and we have a certain limitation with our knowledge and things along that line. So we decided to come to a point, the twins, to come to Earth, to come to 3D. And at this time, we decided, all of us decided to come and help raise the frequency of the earth realm to more of a higher level of 5D, which is possible because that happened in the beginning when we were first created to be in this earth realm. And so we chose carefully our trials and tribulations and our end result and all the things that we will go through. So when we were up there, we chose who our parents will be, who our soul groups will be, who we'll meet along the way, if we'll have soulmates or if we won't have soulmates, the trials that we have, and the things that will trigger us to who we are. So while we were conceived, we still had that knowledge about who we are and what we are about. Um, and the light was all around us, so we had an awareness of everything that we had. And then once we came through that channel, it was a rebirth until we got to a stage where we started to understand more of the earth realm, and then it was slightly forgotten but still there. It just needed to be triggered so that we could remember. And in that curtain of ours, we before we left, we said, all the journey that we'll take to get to a point where we do meet our twin. Some of us have decided to not know our twin. One twin may still be in the spirit realm and guiding us here on the earth realm to the high levels of what the main thing is to, because once you're in 5D and above, it's all love, right? Is love. No, we're not talking about the darker soul groups that are here also, because the earth realm is it's a frequency for dark and light. So all the elements that light has, dark also has here on this earth realm. So the key is that light always overcomes anything. So that part you have to remember. It's key. So when we came and chose to be here in this earth realm, we we set our goals for how we'll meet, when we'll meet as twins, if we're going to meet, if we'll see each other from a distance and still have that yearning and that love and knowing that it's something completely different. Um, and then eventually, we had to get to all these triggers to alert us to something that's higher than ourselves and be guided that way, because the yearning for that individual is what alerts you to something that's quite different from the normal journey that we known all up until that time. So then we're triggered, and then we do have some twins that have been here a little bit longer than their other twin, and so there's an age difference. But when it comes to twins, that does not matter. It's not a big thing, because the pool is there for the two individuals to be drawn together and to know that they have something higher to do than just one thing. But then you get one twin that has to be more physically alert to the things, and one that's more spiritually alert, because you have to bring the two together to bring that balance so that we could be able to bring heaven to earth. So we get all those things, and then we get into relationships which are soulmates, and we have to learn from those, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help correct a lot of blocks that's been in family generations, and so we're here to do that part of our mission, and be able to help them to feel more loved, more unconditional love from a twin. The individuals that are going through a twinship, they know that it's something completely different from the normal that they've been through in life. So it's a lot of triggers that will set you off. And then those triggers are actually good for you, because once you take that time to meditate on what that is all about, that's what you call separation. And so separation is actually good, because once you master that separation and it's not a trigger anymore, you're getting closer and closer to your mission, your true mission. So in the meantime, we've been programmed from young about society, and a lot of things in society has been uh, reprogrammed everybody away from the original plan of creation for Earth. So we're trying, so part of the twins' mission is to get it back. I know that a lot of us don't realize, but Adam and Eve's two children, the first two males, they were Cain and Abel. They were twins. They had twin sisters, both of them, and their twin sisters was the opposite twin flame to the brother, and so they were to help correct the wrong that was done at an early stage. But unfortunately, that did not happen. And so we're here now in the masses, and we're kept deeply into the understanding of the society way of thinking. So it's a lot to take on when you see your downloads are from your higher self is re-showing you the truth. So we're being exposed more to the truth, and then there's so many things out there about twins that's so confusing that we have no other choice, if you're a true twin, to get your information from your higher self, because it can get very confusing. Out there, you hear a lot of things about what society believes twins are, and it can be very challenging. So it's always best to get your information from yourself, who is your higher self, who helped map out this plan for you while you navigate to the truth. So once you get into meeting your twin, it's a pull. It's a pull and a pull, and then it's a push, which is okay, because it helps you to also know how to protect yourself and your family. And then you see the reality of it is, but we have to keep one in the meantime in the physical more alert to that, so that it could alert the one that's spiritual to the physical part of things, so that they could be, because they're so into the spiritual that they overlook some of the physical parts of things. And so here it goes. It's a pulling the heaven. So what we're doing is we're pulling the heaven to the earth. That 5D is going to help raise the frequency of all that are willing to take that ride. And once we hop on that ship to make it possible, we're helping everybody to raise their frequency, so that they'll be able to combat all this uh, viruses that is coming on. Remember when Moses had to put the blood over the doorpost? It's the same thing, you know. So that's what twins are here for. That's why they're so coded and you don't really know who they are, because they're the ones that do, when they realize they're on this journey. In the beginning, it's like, no, I don't want this journey, because it's very completely different. But once we get more into it, we're like, yeah, we're ready to take this challenge, and we realize the importance of the challenge. We understand that it's more to just wanting to be with your twin. Yes, we do want that, and we do want to be with the twin more than anything. That's why we're pulled to them, and that's why we're pulled to do the necessary steps to get there. You know, a lot of people think that we're doing these steps just to be with them. What we're actually doing it for the masses, you know, and to help, like I said, to raise everybody's frequency so that they could be protected. They could be protected from these attacks that are coming at us at all angles. And we're able to manifest the things that need to be manifested for this time. You know, up there in 5D and above, 4D and above, actually, there's no time. So be patiently yearning for somebody. So it's not that we're waiting for one individual. We're actually helping along the way everybody that we come in contact with. You know, we see and we look around us, and there's a lot of us are alert to this spiritual realm and that are not twins, and they understand that even more than they do this programming of how society made us to think that we were to be born, go to school, get a good job, get married, have children, and recycle. So it's much more than that. You know, it's raising your frequency, is becoming who you're supposed to be, knowing who you really are, knowing your purpose, and believing in your spiritual journey. Every single one of us has a spiritual journey to take on. So it's and once you're aware of that, you realize that you got to, the first key is breaking your family blocks, whatever blocks your family may have had, because we all chose to come into this earth realm to certain families to help to heal that family. Um, so if, like, cancer, let's say that somebody's, oh, my mom died of breast cancer, my grandma died of breast cancer, so that that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna have it, you know. So you break that curse. Oh, my mom was always struggling with finances, my mom always was divorced. So you break that, you know, you break it so that you understand the significance of what we've been programmed to think. I mean, in uh the Bible always spoke on remaining a virgin, you know, until you're married. Marriage is when you're actually been intimate, you know. So it didn't take for you to get to the altar for someone to say I do. It takes that intimacy that makes you married, because by then you're taking on that person's spirit, and so all your strengths or weaknesses comes from that. So you be careful about who you allow, especially women, allow into your garden, because your garden needs to be very protected. That's why there's so much protect yourself, and raise your belief in yourself, and that you deserve the best. You deserve your soulmate. You deserve your high level soulmate. Don't settle for anything less. Yes, the some children may have come from certain unions, but and they're blessed. Children are a blessing. That's another thing that we have to get reprogrammed for, because they made us believe that we should only have one child, maybe only two, and it's just too expensive. Do you know that the more children you have, the more opportunities open for you so that you could be able to take care of those children? But society has programmed us to believe that it's best to only have one child, so that you could be able to do X, Y, Z. Um, and then that child will be able to have the opportunities that they have. Do you know that the more children you have, the more appreciative they are of life? I mean, I have a total of 6 of us, and we like to joke around and play. We help each other. We're there for each other, and it's nice. It's nice to know that I could call on either one of them, and we have different relationships and different things, but we have one thing in common: we love our parents, and we love our family members, our extended family members too, like our cousins and uncles and aunts. So it's always a great thing to let that child have more, and the doors will open for you, trust me. And in time the children will help each other. So it's a lot of programming that we have been led to believe. I mean, in the Bible it says, study yourself to show yourself approved, XYZ, XYZ. And so we go to school to learn math and English and science and things along that line. When in actual fact, he was saying about learn about your spiritual life, and learn as much as you can. So there's a lot of things that we have been programmed to think. And yes, the mathematics and all of that is pretty good, because there's angel numbers that are used quite frequently, and the earth was created with numbers. So those things are good, but know about them in the spiritual realm also. Be able to discern what is really needed for you as yourself. Know who you are. That's more important than knowing what you are. A title to yourself. Oh, I am a boss of X. I am a mother of this. Know who you are, which is I am a superior being. I am a spiritual being. I am powerful when I put my mind to it. I am who I am supposed to be, because I am connected to the universe. I am connected to the Creator. I am connected to myself. So know about that and be proud of who you are. And if you're at any point feeling a little bit confused or depressed, raise that frequency. Turn on some music, dance. Believe in yourself, sing even if you can. I'm not a good singer, but I could sing all the wrong words, and I'm good with that. And joke. Make sure you laugh. Make sure you laugh and find humor in some things. And believe in yourself. Believe how special you are. And take everything with the love of who you are. And remember, you were created for a purpose. You are special, you are unique, and you are loved, because I love you, and so does everybody else. Much love. Thanks for watching Twin Flame 1111. And I would like to hear from you on how your journey is shaping out. So please, if you can, leave a comment below and let me know where you're tuning in from. That's always great to know. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share with others. Also, if you haven't subscribed and would like to hear more on the love of us all and our journey, hit the subscribe button below and the bell. Much love always.